All right, we're starting a new track of timber. It's Monday. We moved the skidder first thing this morning from Lexington, Missouri down here to Holden, Missouri. Dad's back here cutting a walnut tree down. I'm on the business end of things today with this axe. I'll flip it up here. Well, there went that. But yeah, I'm running the axe here, barking walnut trees. And the reason why we bark trees, come out here, we'll take a look. Anytime you get on these low creeks like this, whenever the creeks get high, water washes dirt and sand into all these trees, and it will dull your chain up really, really, really fast. Oh, there one goes right now. Maybe. Oh. Yep. Gonna go. Down she goes. Yeah, you can see right here where I'm barking these things with the axe. And like I said, that enables us to have a little extra chain life on our saws between sharpening. So I'll go ahead of Dad while Dad's cutting and running this axe. This axe is not a pleasant thing to be on the other end of. Either end, I'd say. But it's a pretty good little job here. It's not a big bunch of walnut. It's a small acreage, but oh, there's probably 30, 35 trees in all. So we'll go on to the next tree here, see if I can find the next one to bark. I try to space them out to where I can be barking and Dad can be cutting. So we'll walk up here and we'll see if we can find the next one we need to inflict damage on. And there's some good residuals coming on. Yeah, this guy here probably ought to be cut, but there's a lot of young walnut in this little stand here in this little creek bottom. You can see up ahead here, we're kind of under a bluff. The road's right up there, the creek's right out here, so it's a prime area for walnut timber to grow. This is the kind of places we like cutting. So I'll pause this, and we'll see what we can get back to here in a minute. It's hot. Person shouldn't be sweating like this in January cutting timber. Dad's in the distance over here. You can see, of course, that little walnut there in front of us. Right here we're barked up to. I'm several ahead of him now. So I'll probably jump on the skidder here in a minute. Skidder parked right up there. I'll probably try to jump on and get a few of these up this hill. Of course, that's the thing about camera angles. You never can really tell how steep something is. These camera angles never do them justice, but that's pretty steep right there. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. There we go. She's starting to fall. Cut that double tree there. Oh no, it didn't make it. Hung up. That's part of the joys in cutting this tall timber in these creek bottoms. When it's so thick, it doesn't have anywhere to go really. So, which isn't a big deal. It hangs up. We just hook onto it with the cable and drag it down. Gosh, I bet it's gonna get to 60 degrees today. This is not logging weather. This is terrible. Of course, it was cold when we started this morning, but it warms up fast. You never know what the weather's gonna do here in Missouri. It seems like one day we can be sunny and 70, and the next day it's cold and blowing snow and icing, and it's just hard. Even watching the weather doesn't do a lot of justice. But let's get back to the topic at hand here. Of course, I guess you can kind of see there's 3 walnut trees right in front of me there. I got them barked. Dad's got a couple down here. Of course, Dad's out there in front of us. There's 2 or 3 out on that little point from the creek. He's gonna get them down next. This little guy here ain't no good. He's got the back side out of him. Looks like a lightning scar. Lots of small trees in here, which is good. We'll go through here and we'll do a good thinning on these walnut. In 5 or 6 years, these guys will be ready to cut again. These walnut really grow good in these low bottoms like this. I've got to get this one here barked. I think this is the one, yeah. There was one of these I was gonna cut or bark here. I think it's over here. Somebody had drove all the little iron spikes all up the tree to make a deer stand. That's it always amazed me. We see that a lot. It's like people pick the best walnut tree in the whole timber to do that with. Let's see if we can get Dad bringing another one down here real quick. Stay far enough out of the way I don't have to worry about getting smashed. So if you follow our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, you know I bought the Pintle Hitch trailer. I actually used it again this morning to move this little 540B here. We had it at Lexington on a job, and we just moved a little way south of Lexington here. We're down here at Holden, Missouri now, which we've cut quite a bit of timber in this area over the past several years. We bounce around so much. That's why we got so many machines. It's nice to have, oh, there it goes. Down she goes. But it's nice to have multiple machines where you can be 2 or 3 places at once, or keep one machine up here in the North Country, or one back closer to where we are at home, and even one further south around the Springfield area. We cover so much ground. It's nice to have machines to be able to spread them out when we need to. So I have a pretty good feeling we'll probably get a couple more jobs bought here while we're here in this area. Bushes. This whole little bottom is just full of rose bushes. You can see out through there all the rose bushes. But I mean, you can see all these walnut trees standing through here. We got to cut all these. Like I said, there's only about 30 of them total, but it's anymore. That's a pretty good little bunch of walnut. Walnut's getting so hard to find. If you find much more than 30 or 40 on a job, it's really a pretty good job. These don't have any super size to them, but they're tall, and that's what's going to really help these trees here out. So we got them piled, cut, laid in there. I'll have to push these treetops around when we get done, so I can kind of make this place look nice. They've got several trails going through here, and we sure want to keep it to where they can use it and utilize it for recreation, whatever they do with it. We'll see if we can climb up this hill right here. Differential on the way up, we'll unlock down over the top. You can see down there in that little low swag, pretty good bottom. Tall timber, got some good oak. Wish there was more of it. We could try to push a little of it, but when it's just a handful of oak trees, oak market's getting pretty stiff here in Missouri. The white oak's still moving good, but and the good red oak grade logs are, but it's just it's your second and third cut, your tie and your pallet type material. I know the tie market's really slowed down here in the last couple of weeks in Missouri. I've got a bunch of tie timber to cut, but we're just not cutting it. If it's not going to make me and my clients some money, we're just going to leave it stand till it will. Tough old hill right there. Like I said, these cameras and videos, they never do something justice on how steep things are. You always gotta love when you got a bunch of obstacles to go through on your log roads, but it's just the way it is sometimes. home for the day. I've actually got to go look at some timber. That's what a lot of my evenings consist of, or afternoons. We'll be in the timber for a while. Luckily, there's days where we can spend all day in the timber, but then I've got to go look at timber and try to buy timber so I can keep us busy and keep us working, which that takes a lot as well. So, but we got the, I need to unhook this pintle hitch right now, but I'm kind of in a hurry, so. But we got the pintle hitch back home. We're back in Stockton. So I'll probably try to find a place for it here, my little padded equipment yard here. I'll probably park right over here alongside the gooseneck. But that's today's video, guys. It's not very exciting, I know. We'll try to get something better tomorrow, because we should have a good full day in the timber tomorrow. We got to get some trees winched across the creek, so should be an exciting day tomorrow. But guys, thanks a lot for following our page. As always, means a lot. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, be sure to do that. Like the videos, comment. I always try to get back to comments as quick as I can. Follow us on Facebook at Turner Logging LLC and YouTube at Turner Logging LLC. And you can find a link to our channel, along with Logger Wade's and Tim O'Brien's, at timbertracker.net. So, I'm going to get off here, get the handy dandy Toyota 4Runner. Look at that slobber on that bloodhound. Trixie. Best dogs in the world, but they are nasty. But yeah, we're going to get down the road, guys. So thanks a lot for following our channel, liking our videos. We'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot.